Okay, hey everyone. Back here for the third round of this match. I did what was yesterday, so you'll be seeing it on the Saturday. I managed to play a modern invitational, which was a lot of fun. It was a last minute qualifier or something like that. And yeah, so that went quite well. I'll let you guys see the video to find out the results, but I enjoyed the league or the qualifier a fair bit. And yeah, it was only 5 rounds. There wasn't a cut to top 8 or anything. It was just where you finished was the result you got, which was, fine. I suppose I sort of expected a top 8, so that was a little bit disappointing, but I mean, it was alright, really. Now, I have been saying I want to try to get to 50 matches with this list. I think last video that I posted yesterday, I said that. However, I think I'm going to end up wrapping off the series for this either at the end of this video here, or potentially just do one more complete league after this. Before moving on to a different list. So yeah, basically, as far as I'm concerned, the meta game has shifted a little bit. And I don't think having Leyline in the main is optimal anymore. And I want to optimize my deck for me to do the best that I can with what's currently going on. So what's currently going on is there's a large number of Ponza decks that are running about. I'm going to keep this. And basically, I think by having Suppression Field in the main deck and some paths instead of having ley lines, we'll be in a much better place. So it looks like we're versing Tron. I'm not sure if it's Eldrazi Tron or regular. But yeah, I've kept the double Boggle, double Coronet hand with 2 lands. Obviously, I need to draw a 1-mana aura to make it functional. But if I do that, in most matchups, I'm going to be pretty happy. If they Thought Seize me and have just the 1 discard spell, they can only hit creature or coronet. They can't hit both, unless they have the 2nd discard spell, in which case I'll hit double coronet and I'll be looking to top deck auras. So my opponent's taking a little while to think on what they're doing. I'm not sure if they're double queuing or something, because really he's got 2 choices. It's like it's an egg or it's a map, and I wouldn't have thought it was that much of a difficult choice. Like, if he's got Ancient Stirrings or Sylvan Scrying in hand, hey, maybe... Okay, so he's not even done that. We drew the Rancor, which is good. I'm beginning to think this is Eldrazi Tron, though. So we're in a lot of trouble unless we find a Grist Spoon and hit the mana that we need to activate it onto our creature. So yeah, Chalice on 1 will just be a Wrecking Ball here. Yeah, Walking Ballista. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Alright, so I can't attack this turn, but hey, next turn I get to play Daybreak. Which seems pretty good to me. Oh, did he brick on mana as well? Wow, okay, that's excellent. Alright, let's just jam this Daybreak and hit in. I could have played Glade Cover Scout last turn with my spare mana. I probably should have. It could be relevant. It could be worse if I'm expecting to have to reload after an Oblivion Stone, though. But now that I've drawn the 2nd Boggle, I can definitely have the leeway to play out the Scout or the Boggle. Either one, it doesn't really matter. Opponent's got Ghost Quarter. It won't really do much against us because we're running 3 basics. We've of course got the Trample here, so his chump blocking isn't going to do very much. Yeah, I will play out a scout here just in case he gets like an ensnaring bridge down or something. Maybe we can draw an aura. Attack through. Alright. So he's a list running Ghost Quarter. I think it's regular Tron. I could be wrong. Either way, our sideboard is pretty similar, despite whichever one it is. So against Eldrazi Tron, I like Force of Vigor. Against regular Tron, yeah. I have been bringing in suppression fields. I am on the draw this game. I don't think it's as good on the draw. Obviously, it's good against his... what do you call it? Not thinking here. Good against his Khan the Great Creator. Other than that, it's not that good. I think maybe I want to just take out 2 core Spirit Dancers. If this is normal Tron, try to get him with Force of Vigor and Gadok Teague. I don't know. It might be Eldrazi Tron. Eldrazi Tron, like, we really, really want the Force of Vigors, and I just don't know what it is yet. I mean, this is looking good, but I think we can do better. Core's just very fragile. Alright, I'll keep this. I'll bottom a Temple Garden. Alright, that's a star, so it is regular Tron, most likely. We do draw the core Spirit Dancer. I'm still going to play Boggle. I don't think turn 2 Spirit Dancer, let them turn 3 into a Khan is really what I want to be doing. Alright, so it looks like our opponents assembled the Tron. We're going to enter hard mode next turn. This turn, Alright, let's get out our Totem Armor, and I have a choice between Ethereal Armor or Grisboon here. If he's playing a... I'm going to go Grisboon. If he plays a Khan and exiles a spell, I want to hit back hard with Ethereal Armor, right? Maybe I should value the evasiveness a bit higher. So our opponent played Forest for his land for the turn, and revealed a Khan there. His move's going to be Khan exile something, so I could just play Core, attack for 3. I could play Ethereal Armor, attack for 6, then Ethereal Armor gets exiled. I think just because of mana efficiency, it's better to play the Core here. We might just even ignore the Khan and just hit our opponent's face through it. Like if we draw another Business Aura here, we can very well just ignore it. If he's got Ugin, we're pretty stuffed. Okay, O-Stone's pretty frustrating. A Boggle will survive though. Alright, we keep drawing creatures, which is really not where we want to be right now. Now our opponent can just play Khan and get our Ethereal Armor for free here. I think we play the second Boggle to try and hit it on Crackback. Any one aura will be able to kill Khan on Crackback. Yeah, this isn't going the way we want it to, I'll say that much. Expedition map's fine. I'm assuming he's getting Blast Zone here. Blast Zone, we just lose. So Expedition Map is not fine. There I was thinking, like, our opponent will do something somewhat fair with all of this, but, like, just no. I guess we can see another draw. So if I'm my opponent here, he's got Star, which is the better effect as well. My opponent here, I'm not caring about the 3 damage, and I'm looking to end of turn do a Blast Zone. So it looks like that's what our opponent is doing. And he still gets the draw off of Chromatic Star as well. That's pretty good. Good for him. Horrible for us. Yeah. Here's our big boy come to join the party. Let's bluff a Nature's Claim or something. I think because we don't have to deal with Chalice here, we want the suppression fields instead of the force. Alright, well, opponent's got it all. And particularly when we're on the play as well. Yeah, just getting suppression field out turn 2 can hurt them really badly. We also probably want more core Spirit Dancer on the play. Remove a Scout or Boggle. Doesn't really matter which one. We could potentially minus a Griffspoon too. I don't think it's that necessary. Yeah. Seems I've got suppression field. I don't really think we want force against normal Tron. Yeah, so Blast Zones made this matchup a lot harder, but fortunately Suppression Field does at least slow him down where when they had when we used Stony Silence, it would stop his artifacts, but it wouldn't stop his Blast Zone, or it wouldn't slow his Blast Zones down. Suppression Field slows down his Planeswalkers and his Blast Zone, and makes his Expedition map cost more. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't make his eggs cost more. Will, however, affect Walking Ballista as well. That's something to take note of. I might just sneak this Core Spirit Dancer, and taking out one Griffspoon's not going to be the end of the world. Yep, now we just need the game to get started. Opponent's sideboarding this game a little bit seriously, I suppose. Maybe he's changing what he's doing because he saw that we brought in Force of Vigor. So revealing that to him might have actually just played to our advantage instead of exiling the Scout. Seems I decided I wanted to board it out anyway. Alright. 16 seconds to go. Hardly worth a pause at this point. I've managed to fill up the really delayed sideboarding time with random dialogue. Hopefully some of which was relevant. Wait, I've conceded the game? Oh wait, that was the last game. Okay, far out. That had me scared. I was like, did I mess up sideboarding? Alright, we can keep this. So we want to get this fetch land out of our hand early, so it doesn't affect our suppression field. So we'll lead on Razorverge Thicket, use Windswept Heath to get a Plains, and we will turn to suppression field. We'll, as my friend Alan says, give them the suppression session. And yeah, hopefully suppression field's really good here. And he's clonked up with expedition maps, and it gets him real hard. So this land line is punished if I draw another fetch land this turn. Which we didn't. Our opponent did draw expedition maps, so it looks like suppression field's going to have an impact straight away. It's now going to cost him 4 to activate. And oh, actually, that was a bad fetch. I should have fetched Shocked then, because I've got 3 green auras in my hand. And obviously I could have played around everything then. We don't need to rush out the Spider Umbra here for Totem Armor because we've got Suppression Field to help protect. So I'm just going to go for damage here. We should really have 1 more damage on the board, but I messed up. Here we can attack for 6. Looks like he's clunked up with 3 mines as well, so... he's not hitting Tron anytime soon. He might hit something else. I think playing the Boggle here will be more times better than what it is more times bad. In this particular scenario, I don't always recommend it. Alright, cool. Opponent conceded the game. We got there against Tron. That's, yeah, really happy with that. That's the first time I've versed Tron with this list I've been running. So that will put our win rate against Tron to 100% with this list. Hey, look at that, we're pro. And other than that, I'm just going to update my win rate. So we're now 16 from 27, which gives us a 59.2. Oh wait, no, I didn't update this one here. That should be 17. Yeah, that was my bad. 17 divided by 28. So that's 60.7. So back up to that 60% win rate. Yeah, so that's it for this video here today, guys. I'll be back finishing off the list both tomorrow and Friday. And then there's a very high likelihood on the Saturday I'll show you my last chance qualifier that I did, and then on the Sunday I might actually just switch over to the list that I think will be the best going forward in the current meta game. So yeah, as far as the current metagame is concerned, I've gone to top 8 and I've clicked on the last 2 weeks. Because most countries are on lockdown, I think that probably the last 2 weeks online is a pretty fair representation of what metagame we would be expecting. So you've got Gruultopia, that's Ponza, at 16%. I mean, these are the decks that are doing well. It's not necessarily in, like, exactly all of the numbers that are going about, but these are the decks that have been doing well, with Gruultopia at 16%, Bank Control at 13%, then you got Urza, Niv Mizzet, both at 8% there. Red decks drop down to 6%, Humans at 5%, and, you know, like, so you're looking here, that's 29% of the metagame, Leyline's no good against it, and Suppression Field's really good against both of them. Or at least Suppression Field's better against Bounce Control than what Leyline is, at the very least. It's got game against Urza. There's another 8% of your meta. So I mean, I think adjusting the sideboard will be the right decision, and I want to do it sooner rather than later so I can actually reap the benefits of it before the meta shifts again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series and all of that. And yeah, thanks for your support as always. I'll see you tomorrow.